Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Happy June, my fellow air signs. It looks like the air signs really rounded the top. I think Gemini because their birthday month, and then Libras came in with the top views, and then Aquarius was next. So I'm like, shit. Air signs is popping, on and popping air signs. So Aquarius, what do we have going on for you guys this month? I definitely feel some of you may be getting a new vehicle coming in. I do get issues with the car. So for a few of you, if you have not checked your oil, your tires, or just your basic maintenance, go ahead and do it, because it could be a small problem that turns into something bigger. And for some of you, you may end up not being able to salvage it, or either the problem is going to be expensive, so you're like, okay, fuck it, I might as well buy another car. So I do feel for some of you, definitely a new vehicle is coming in. I'm getting something, Aquarius, with issues with money. So I feel like for a few of you, you may be overthinking or kind of stressing a little bit about the money. I'm kind of getting furloughs and layoffs. So I feel there are some that are really kind of stressing, like, when am I going back to work? Should I get another job? When is a new job coming in? And I hope that it kind of comes through in this reading, because I feel like you are. But I feel like some of you, you may have to come out of your comfort zone when it comes to looking for work. A few of you may find yourself doing things that you never thought you were going to do. For some reason, fans only page popped into my mind. So some of you may actually be starting a fans only page where you're bringing money in, and you may realize that you can make really good money off of it. No judgment, whatever it is. They want to see feet, show them feet. They want to see you eat food, eat the food. They want to show you want to, let a little booty cheek slip out. Do it. Whatever it is that makes you happy and brings in the money, Aquarius. I definitely feel like some of you are kind of moving into new territory, and it's almost like there's an excitement and a fear with it. I do get side hustle, so I think some of you may be picking up odds and ends. I do feel there's some type of money coming in, so for a few this could be unemployment. It may not be enough, but I do feel that there is some type of money that's going to be coming through. I keep hearing settlement, so I'm not sure if some of you have applied for disability or you're waiting for some type of check to come in, but I do feel like there's some additional money that's going to be coming in for you within this month and possibly moving into July. For a few of you, I feel there's an expansion on a house. This could be adding something to a house, or you may be remodeling. There could even be looking for another property. Now, if there were delays on this at the beginning, I feel that you're going to find things are starting to move forward, and you may hear some good news. Some of you, I feel like you just want property. You may be trying to expand property. Maybe you already have a big lot, but you want to add something to it because maybe you have a business or you want to build a bigger home. I keep seeing like a compound where there is more than one family living in an area. So maybe some of you have acreage, 6, 8, 10 acres, and maybe you're living on what would it be, a homestead where there's other people, other family members that are living there, Aquarius. I definitely feel that there may be some issues with some type of legal work some of you are going to have to deal with. This could even be getting a job though in an office, dealing with police officers or a lawyer. You could be a paralegal, you could be a court reporter, but I feel like there may even be some type of job that's coming in some type of government or city position. Let's see. Sorry about that, Aquarius. I do feel, be careful of holding yourself back with one-sided relationships. I keep hearing somebody giving somebody a chance over and over and over again, and this person doesn't want a relationship. They do not. They could be telling you they do. They could be kind of, showing up here and there, maybe buying you a sandwich here, maybe putting a little money, a little gas in your car. But I feel like it's for sex. Like, I'm doing this for you, let me have this, but they don't want anything else. So if you're dealing with people that are coming in that are taking Aquarius, but they're not offering you anything, I feel like some of you are going to get tired of this and want this relationship to end. And it's because it may be one-sided. Some of you may be starting to feel used. Definitely shows that there's an offer or opportunity that's coming in that could bring in some more money. Some of this may require travel. You may have somebody that is saying, look, I know things are opening up. We want you to come down here. You could be a consultant. You could be a teacher. I definitely feel making money off of travel. Some of you are sharing knowledge, maybe writing books, memoirs, things like that. People want to hear what you got to say. For a few of you, I feel like people want to hear what you want to say. So you could be in a position where you're working with people and it's like you have some type of status, or they know who you are and they're like, okay, you know, come tell us what you know. Come share with us what you know. So I do feel like you're going to be offered something that brings in more money. I get addictions. So we might be dealing with issues of, I get porn. So some of you may be having some issue where you're just feeling, I mean, shit, we've been in quarantine. Some of y'all may have a subscription to Pornhub that you just can't let go of because you need to move it forward, or you need it. So I do get some type of addiction. For a few, it may be drinking, but I feel more so sexual. So some of y'all may just, your libido may be up. Yeah, your libido may be up. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, Aquarius. Like we all need to really dig deeper. Aquarius. Aquarius. Alright. Aquarius. Definitely a move coming in. If this is not a move, this is a remodel. Changing something up to the way you want it. And it's making you happy. Some of you are really kind of nesting. You know, you're building your home, or you're decorating your home, or you're situating your home exactly the way you want it to be, and you feel really good about it. Aquarius. Okay. I am getting something with third-party situations. So this could be you stepping out, your partner stepping out. Some of you may be even kind of hit with a temptation on a business trip where you're going somewhere you weren't expecting anything, and then this person comes in. All right. 10 of coins. Good. First card. Ooh, 7 of blades. Somebody could be trying to steal some money from you, though. 4 of blades. 4 of wands. Ace of wands. 7 of cups. Some of you could be getting some new ink. The high priestess. Spiritual growth coming in. Strength. Let's see. 10 of wands. The wheel of fortune could be that new car, that new vehicle. Page of coins. Little side business, some money popping in. 8 of cups. Some of y'all could be struggling a little bit with depression. 2 of swords, not wanting to see the problem. The moon card, hidden secrets, hidden things. One more, spirit. 6 of cups, thinking about somebody from your past, or somebody from the past comes back. Let's see. And we're going to finish off with a final spirit message from Madame Endore's fortune telling cards. All right. So, first 2 cards. We got 10 of cups, 10 of coins. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. Some of you definitely are feeling more confident with money. Maybe you were in a situation where you weren't furloughed, or you weren't in a position where you lost a lot of money. You could have had a partner or a business or something that actually did pretty well during this quarantine. But we got the 7 of swords on top of this, which means you could be dealing with some money that's coming out. This could be deception about money. This could be even somebody trying to take money away from you. So I would suggest, Aquarius, if you are working, getting a paycheck, have a business, people are paying you, have an online business or something, make sure that everything that's supposed to be coming to you is coming to you. Because there could be some discrepancies within your pay, within your money coming in. Some of you are definitely not hurting, but it is showing that there could be something that's being taken away from you. You don't realize it. For a few of you, I feel like too that you might even be paying or overpaying for something, whether this is a vehicle, a house, Some of you may be putting some money or investing some money into some type of property, vacation, like an Airbnb, something where you may be losing money because of the quarantine. I don't feel like this is going to be a permanent thing for you guys. So I feel like if your money's taking a dip, your money's going to come back up. Even if you are furloughed or you've been laid off, I feel like there is something with money coming back in. Now, with the Four of Blades, definitely could be tired, needing to rest, but for a few of you, I feel like this is travel. Going somewhere. Some of you may be going to another country. You may be flying out the country. For a few, if you're trying to stay domestic, this is just getting out the house. Maybe you're going to some local park. I feel something with outdoors. Somebody communing with the outdoors, with nature. Maybe this is their thing. You know, I felt like the property. There was a lot of property. So some of you might be actually sitting out there in the midst of your property and, you know, becoming one with the animals. You know, you're all of a sudden you're the animal whisperer. So you could really be enjoying this time away. If it is something where you're vacationing to, I feel like you need it. I feel like you need this quiet time for yourself. It kind of helps balance you, Aquarius. So if you are able to travel out, do it. If you're able to go camping, do it. If you have property where you're just like getting up in the morning and walking around your property, do it. Take your shoes off. I feel like some of you want to be more connected to the earth. And it could be spirit guided too. This is definitely showing, and I feel like some of you definitely have property, big land around you, or you want it. For a few, I feel like there's something where you're breaking ground and you possibly could be building something from the ground up. Maybe you're pouring a foundation. You're looking at houses, you're not finding what you want, so you're going to make a decision to build. For a few of you, I feel like if not, this is a move that's coming in, a new place, a new house. For a few, this definitely could be marriage. Could be an age difference with you and this person. Could also be a cultural difference with you and this person. But I do feel like there could be an engagement or some type of marriage. Somebody's like, I want to build my foundation. And you may be finding a person that you're building this foundation with. Because right behind it, we have the Ace of Wands. This is new beginnings, starting something over. Some of you may be in a new phase. You're either married and you're starting a new adventure, you're getting property, you're building a house. For some of you, if you have been married or been in a relationship, this could be a renewal. I'm looking at you different. We're starting something different. You know, this is a new beginning for us. Some of you may be going into a phase of life where you're nesting. You know, you have some time, you're retired, you have some time to yourself, you can do some things that you want to do. For a few of you, though, I feel like there is new beginnings with a relationship. Maybe something that was still that may be bouncing back. We do have Six of Cups. So we could have something that is coming in or starting over for a few of you. Now, the Moon card is on top of Six of Cups, which could be somebody coming back in, but they have secrets. And with the Two of Blades, you may not want to know what it is. So for a few of you, you may be connecting with someone that comes back. It's like, I want to start over, because I think Venus is in retrograde. We got a lot of planets in retrograde. So I feel like some of you may have somebody coming back from the past, and it's like, I'm still thinking about you, what you're doing. I want to move it forward. What's going on with you? And you're interested in it. But I feel for some of you, you know that this person, they either haven't changed or they're keeping secrets. Your intuition may be telling you something is off with this person. They're not telling you everything. For a few of you, you don't want to see this problem. You're happy that this person came back. You don't want to see the issues that are with this person. Maybe they had problems with deception. I get somebody that maybe doesn't always tell the truth. They're always hiding, which means you may not really know what this person is about. But for some of you, you don't want to see what they are about. Maybe you don't want to see the real person because you want this connection to come back. For a few of you, maybe you just can't. Maybe you just can't see. Her eyes are closed. I don't want to see the problem. I don't want to have to deal with the problem. But I feel like with the Moon illuminating, you may not have a choice but to see. So if you have somebody who's coming back in, I think you have to be really honest with yourself. Is this something that is going to be workable? Is this going to be something that's going to move forward, or are we about to do the same bullshit that we did the last 3 times we tried this? Because you're not being honest, or you're not really showing me who you are. Before the pull, I kept getting devil energy. This could be somebody that is, they could be playing games. I don't think as bad as the magician. I don't think they're intentionally coming in to be tricky, but I feel like this could be somebody who's really not showing you everything that you need to see about them, and maybe they don't want to. And then 2, maybe you don't want to see it. So you got to be honest with yourself, Aquarius. If you have somebody that's trying to come back into your life, whether this is a love relationship or a friend, there may be something that has to be worked out. There's a problem. You can gloss over it if you want, but it's still going to be there. So I feel for some of you, you might have to go ahead and deal with whatever it is. See it, deal with it. The Wheel of Fortune definitely feels like there's movement forward. For a few of you, this is a new vehicle. Now, like I said before, some of you may have a problem with a vehicle. Could be your tire. I mean, this is a mechanic building. He's working on cars. The tire got off the car and is rolling down the road, and he's trying to pick it up. Come back here. You can't drive with 3 tires. Well, I guess depending on what vehicle you have. But if you have a 4-wheel vehicle, you need 4 tires, right? So I feel like some of you could have a flat, could have an issue with a tire. If it's not the tire, it could be oil. There is a rainbow trail that's following the tire. Check your car for oil leaks. We got some coins that are coming out with this tire. Somebody might have to spend some money on some improvements or some type of fix, car repair. For a few of you, I don't feel like it's major, because they are laughing. Could be a simple fix. We only got a couple of coins, so we got 3. So it could be a minor fix. But I keep getting a warning that if it's not fixed, it could turn into something major. So we can't keep doing this where we don't want to see. And going back to this card, I feel like there may be some bill collectors calling you. Things coming in, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't have the money. I don't want to really open my eyes. Try to make arrangements, you guys, because I keep hearing that regardless, it's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep moving forward. So I feel for some of you, definitely there is this thing of not wanting to look at something because you're stressed out about it. I don't want to see it. We got 2 groups. We got people that may have some money that are doing okay, and it's like they're kind of just moseying along, and then we got a group that's really kind of struggling right now. They got problems. They don't want to see it. Whether this is somebody coming back in, or whether this is a bill or something that needs to be paid. Definitely see somebody being overwhelmed. Calculator, or is this the phone? They could be trying. We got the phone ringing. That could be a bill collector. Somebody's got a pencil and paper. They're trying to, work out some numbers. I don't have the money. Stop calling me. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. Some of you may be dealing with some creditors that are being very aggressive right now. I feel like you're trying to find money. I think that's the overwhelming thing. Some of you are like, I'm working, I'm doing whatever I can. I'm applied for unemployment. I'm waiting for the stimulus still. There's something about I need this to come through, and I'm stressed out about it. And then for a few of you, you're just like, I don't even know where it's coming from. I don't know where the money's going to come from. With the Page of Coins, I feel that there's some news coming in about money. This could be stimulus check. This could be a bonus. This could be a side hustle. Could be doing some jobs on the side to bring a little money in. But I feel like there is some that's coming in. It's trickling in for a few. I feel like for some, if you're starting a side hustle, it could grow into a business where you might actually be able to pull in a lot more money. I think for a lot of people in this pandemic, they're coming out of the situation where it's like, okay, I'm hustling, but I like what I'm doing with this. Maybe I can turn it into something that brings in more money or a bigger business. And some of you will. I do feel that way. I feel like a little side hustle or good news comes in, and then you're building it. This guy is a dog walker. He's getting paid to hustle. So this is something that he could be doing on the side. He may have 3 other jobs. But I feel like there's money trickling in. And for some of you, this will grow. Aquarius. I kind of feel like there may be some issues with depression. Some of you may be dealing with chronic depression, something that comes and goes. Like I'm good one day, the next day I feel like I want to cry. The Strength card is showing, I feel like this person over here feels like they're limited, like I can't do something. But then we get this woman in a wheelchair, and, you know, she may not be able to use her legs, but she still feels strong. So there's something where hope, maybe she feels like she is going to be able to get up and walk, or maybe she's just kind of made peace with her situation, but it's not going to stop her. So some of you may be feeling kind of limited when it comes to what you're trying to do, and there may be some depression that's coming in with it, because right here we feel somebody is not washing their dishes, they're not taking care of themselves. You know, there's this woe is me type of feeling, this vibe. It's not lasting long, but I feel like some of you are kind of going in and out of this energy. Like some days I'm like really not feeling it. And then I have to remember that I'm strong. I'm picking myself up. So I feel like some of you are really pushing yourself. You know, making yourself do some things to come out of this energy, which is good. It's almost like you need to do something that makes you feel happy, makes you feel strong. With the 8 of Cups, this is moving away from something. Letting something go that maybe you don't want anymore. Could be dealing with the person from the past who's coming back. Maybe it's taking you a little bit more strength to walk away from the situation, because maybe it's the Moon card is showing you dealing with somebody who's keeping secrets. With the 7 of Swords, could be deception. Whatever it is, some of you are walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. You're finding your strength. The High Priestess could be giving you some intuitive insight. Some of you could be psychic, could be readers, where you're picking up things. I do get spiritual growth, and some people are weirded out by it. It's like something is happening to me. I'm seeing things, I'm hearing things, and I'm feeling some kind of way about it. So I feel for a few of you, your perception may be changing, and you're questioning, what is this? What's happening with me? So we got spiritual growth that's coming in. High Priestess is seeing things. Some of you may be born this way. You could be gifted, and maybe this is a point where you reach some type of challenge, and all of a sudden your gift is opening up, and you're looking at things differently, and you're like, okay, well, what the fuck? What just happened? So be prepared for spiritual growth, Aquarius. Be prepared for things that are going to be coming in, that are going to be opening up. Some of you have always been gifted. You've always had abilities, but as you get older, they're becoming more and more to the surface. They're getting stronger. Some of you are going to feel really empowered with this energy. It's like, okay, I get it. You know, I know that my grandmother could do this, my mom could do this, and I feel like I can do it, and it's been passed down. And some of you are really going to embrace it because you waited for this to open up. A few of you, no. I don't want it. I don't want it. Keep it. I feel for some of you maybe even feeling like this spiritual growth could be something that's messing with your mental stability. You know, am I seeing things? Is this right? I feel off. You know, normally I'm depressed or I have anxiety issues, but now I'm getting other things that are coming in. There's nothing to worry about, Aquarius. For some of you, like I said, this is bloodline. This is something that was passed down. It was going to open up. It probably has been open, and you were pushing it down. You didn't want it to open up. It was dormant. And maybe now with the pandemic and other things going around in the world, something is activated. There's a awakening. The perception is changing. Some of you could be connecting strongly with nature. This could be opening you up. This guy is meditating. So maybe some of you are going outside, connecting to the earth, meditating, and it's opening up your spiritual gifts. But I do feel like spiritual gifts are opening up for a few of you. And some of you really want it. You really, really want it. In fact, let me see what time is. I don't want to go too far over Aquarius, but let's see. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What are these gifts that are opening up? Aquarius. What are these gifts that are opening up? Clairvoyance. Some of you are seeing things in your dreams, getting messages in your dreams. Some of you are connected to a bloodline and the ancestors are coming through and talking to you. Some of you are even being led to make tinctures and oils and things. You are growing things. Maybe you have a garden. You're growing things on your property and you're going to bottle them and sell them. You waiting for me, babe?
You can. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to make.
Okay, I got 6 minutes. Some of you have been healers before. Could be connected with some type of Native American history, Mayan culture. But there's things that are coming out that you may remember. So I think be open to it if you want it. If you don't, then talk to spirit, talk to the ancestors and say, you know what, I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to, deal with this thing called life. Before we start dealing with other dimensions and realms, and let me get this down first. Especially if you struggle with depression and anxiety. Some of you really are scared that this may cause some type of mental relapse or something that, you might not be able to come back from. So I get it. I get the fear of it. If you don't want it, talk to the ancestors. Tell them to I want it to stay closed. With the 7 of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of things that you want to do. There's a lot of ideas that are coming through, and you're having a hard time prioritizing. It's almost like I was like, I thought we had to evacuate. I feel like there's so many different things that you want to do. I want to do this. I want to start this. I want to, try this. I want to travel here. So there's some issues with being like overwhelmed with ideas, but not being able to focus in on one. There could be this thing of, I want something, but I want 15 other things, but I can't have it all. So what do I focus on? So I'm getting that there's a lot of things that are floating around in your head. Some of you definitely are going to be getting new art, new ink on your body, doing something different. It could be connecting you with some type of spirituality. Maybe you're getting some type of tattoo that reminds you of your spirituality. Could even be a tattoo that brings you closer to your lineage, who you are. But definitely it's meaningful. It's a connection to you, and I feel like it connects you to your blood or your bloodline or your spiritual growth. I feel there's definitely a need to focus more and get things done, Aquarius, because you got a lot of good things that are coming to you. Starting off with the 10 of Pentacles. Opportunity is already there. Even if you take a dip, the opportunity is there. But I feel like there's major changes that are going to be coming in. And for some of you, if you're in this thing where the problem is there, the bills are due, I do feel like there's money coming in. With the Page of Coins, that's a message. That could be a text, a call, a letter saying, we got your application or your resume. Can you come in for an interview? I feel like there's something new that's starting in with the Ace of Wands. New job, new beginnings. For some of you, new businesses. For a few of you, this is travel. This could be a relocation too that's taking you somewhere else. But new beginnings, clean slate. Some are going to be getting married, building a house, starting a foundation. For a few, expanding. But I definitely feel money's coming in, Aquarius. Focus on it. Focus on it. Some of you have so much that you could do, but you're like all over the place. And that's normally a lot of times with Aquarius. But the thing about it is you're very, very gifted. You're very smart. Sometimes anxiety and overthinking gets the better of you, but you have opportunity to come in and bring in new money or bring your money back up so that you can take care of the bills. Now let's see, Endora. Message for Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. What is going on, Spirit? Let me hit one more card. Message for Aquarius. definitely. The Mystic Circle, your abilities will be enhanced. And then we have the Green Man. Forces of nature favor you. Some of you definitely are going to be making a connection with Earth. This is going to be something, this could be out in land, grounding yourself. You could be a green witch. Definitely shows something where you have to be outside. You can't be stifled. You need space to grow. You need nature. Makes you feel good. It opens you up. This could be meditation in nature, but I definitely feel spirit connection, spiritual growth. And it looks like it's the right time for you guys. Be prepared for it. Some of you are going to have a hard time with this, but a few of you are ready for it. It's like, okay, I've been waiting for you to open up and come in, and it's coming. Definitely more abilities that are going to be enhanced. Pay attention to your dreams. Clairvoyance, ancestors coming through, spirits coming in through and talking to you. A lot of you have been able to do this since you were babies. Don't be afraid of it. Go to your ancestors first. Say, look, open this up. Help me. Help me figure this out. Let me see, what I need to see. But I need you to be there to protect me so I'm not afraid. And they will. They really will. They won't let you down. But definitely spiritual growth. Some of you are about to become diviners, or your gift is about to get stronger. And you're about to see yourself making money with it. Don't limit yourself, Aquarius. I think that's going to be your message. Focus and don't limit yourself, because you got major things that are coming in. All right, you guys, take care, be safe, love you.